Hello and welcome to This Week in Softball, brought to you by AZ in the Circle. Hello, welcome to This Week in Softball. We're here at Seton Catholic Prep High School. They're about to have a scrimmage against Notre Dame Prep School. Really their first scrimmage before the season kicks off next week. We had a chance also to catch up with McKenzie Leitgen out at Iowa last night. We asked her a few questions, and here's what she said, because she did have an amazing last weekend, and we wanted to get this interview out before week 3. We asked McKenzie, hey Mac, hear me roar. What an amazing first 2 weekends to the season for you and your Hawkeyes. You know, what do you think prepared you most leading up to opening day and then the second week of the season? And then here's what Mac had to say.
I think what best prepared me for opening day was honestly the practices my coaches put together. Back in January, yeah, it may be long, it may be hard, but me and my team, we bought in and we all decided that we wanted to be better. I mean, if you were to tell me like the team we had in the fall to now, we look night and day, and I give all the credit to just my teammates and my coaches for us coming together and continuing to push one another to be better each and every day. And I think that's what truly led to having such a great opening day in these past few weeks.
Now you're playing West Point. They're a pretty tough team, you know, they're going to defend our country. And then they call you up, bottom of the 7th, you're down by 3 runs, pinch hit. Well, you know, that's an amazing moment for you. The pinch hit walk-off grand slam against West Point. What was the bat plan going into that situation, down by 3, bottom of the 7th?
I mean, that at bat against Army was definitely one I'd never forget, but it doesn't start with me. It started with all my teammates, and I want to give them the credit for that. I mean, Avery, Key, Phoenix, coming up big in a clutch situation, that's probably the hardest part, is starting the rally. And so just being able to give that, or getting that opportunity, was an incredible feeling. And my game plan was really to look for a hittable pitch that I could drive gap to gap, but also being calm and collected, and it turned out for the best, and I'll never forget it.
Okay, Mac, last question. And again, thank you for making time after practice today, and we wish you the best this coming weekend. What's been the most fun part these first 2 weeks of the season besides hitting multiple bombs?
My favorite part these past 2 weeks has just been able to get to make new memories with my friends that are going to last a lifetime, and getting to travel to new places. And not only that, but just seeing how well we have come together this season, and growing each and every game, and just having fun and competing.
Mac, thank you so much. Good luck this weekend. And now we're going to interview Coach Ian Rodgers, head coach at Seton Catholic Prep, here before they get going. All right, well, we are back. Coach, welcome.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, to This Week in Softball, brought to you by AZ in the Circle, Arizona Softball Podcast. Hey, the first scrimmage against Notre Dame Prep. Yes. It's finally here, right? We're always so excited for the season to get started, and you got one of the best fields in the state. I think a couple years ago they ranked Seton Catholic's field the number 2 field, grounds crew wise.
Nice.
So how is it playing on a field this nice?
It's amazing. When I got the job, that was the first thing that popped in my head is how lucky am I to play or to coach on this field and be a part of this program. What's neat about it is we're continuing to upgrade it too. So next year we have a $70,000 scoreboard going in on the field. So digital scoreboard, the first in Arizona. So super excited. It's a great place to be.
That's great. And you're going into your second year as the head coach, replacing basically a Hall of Fame. Well, he is a Hall of Famer in Arizona. Coach Jerry Mullen won 10 state championships. All his daughters played great softball. One of them went on to play for Coach Ravel at Nebraska. Mm-hmm. And then he retired, and he did it for so long. And then you step, I'm not saying you got to fill those shoes, but right off the bat, you make the playoffs in your first year. How'd that feel? 3A ball, where it's not like you have a freshman team, a JV team, and a varsity team. Whoever comes out for the softball team makes the team.
Right.
So what was that like, that challenge like?
Yeah, I mean, how do you step into Jerry Mullen's shoes, the great Jerry Mullen, 10 championships? That was hard, but he was very supportive as we got started. And what helped me, being new to the program, having to shuffle players around, was my club experience. So a lot of times in club, you have to mix and match with players and kind of figure it out and develop them. And that's what we did last year. Is we got some new players that actually never played softball before, and we developed them and kind of got things rolling and continued to move forward as we march towards the playoffs.
That's good. And speaking of your players, you have 3 seniors on the team.
Yes.
Carmen Acosta, Abby Cota, and Brooke Zuluaga. What have they meant in your transition, taking from your first year to your second year, and what kind of leadership have they displayed towards the younger class? Because I heard you had 6 new freshmen, which is great for
Absolutely.
the program.
Yes, it is. So Carmen is a great kid, newer to softball. So she's been developing this whole time. What's neat about Carmen is her attitude. She brings a great attitude every time. She works hard. She's getting better every practice. She got accepted into the ASU Honors College. Go Devils.
Yeah.
ASU Honors College. Very smart, intellectual player, and so it's an honor to have her on our team. Abby, what can I say about Abby? She's the heart of our team. She brings it every game. She works her butt off. She's a great leader for the girls. She's a great role model for the girls. She's been in the program for 4 years, so she's seen it all, and she wants it. She wants it really bad, and it's contagious for the rest of the girls on the team. And then Brooke, you might know who I'm talking about. Yes. Zoo is an amazing player, and I've said this 100 times. I'll say it again. Brooke is one of those people that I want my daughters to grow up to be like. She's an amazing soul. She's a leader. She's a great athlete. She's super strong. She's super smart. She does everything perfectly, I say, and it's really been an honor to coach her. I'm not sure what you guys are doing at home, but you have an amazing young lady on your hands. Right. And I always say, what can't she do? I know she's going to college, Miami of Ohio, for javelin and for softball, so she's a dual sport athlete. And she's been a blessing for me as a coach, kind of helping me transition, helping me sort of get my feet underneath me, showing me the ropes, if you will, and then playing at a high level. She had 220 strikeouts last year, which is amazing. I think she had 10 or so home runs. She became part of the Arizona Player of the Year group. There was only 12 folks that were selected for that. She was one of them. And we're so happy to have her back. It's an honor to coach her.
Yeah, well, I'm excited personally to just enjoy this high school season and see you guys go a long way. And tell us about the freshmen, because now you have some freshmen that looks like they're going to make some noise for you. So you team that up with your seniors and your sophomores and juniors, and it looks like you got a team to maybe make it a little deeper in the playoffs.
Yeah. So when you get a player like we have 6 new freshmen, and you get a player like Brooklyn Hess, it's contagious. Other people want to play with her. Other people want to come over. Other people sign up for softball, and she's a coach's daughter. And really a coach's dream, because she's amazing. There's nothing she can't do on the softball field. So it's a super, super honor to have her out here. And I definitely see her as a future leader, especially in our division. And then you have 4 or 5 other freshmen that are coming along. They all have club experience. They all have good attitudes. They all have great effort. They do what we ask them to do. And you can see them just growing and growing each practice. So I'm super excited to see what they end up doing this season.
Yep. So are we. And then it's a wonderful event you have today. You're hosting Notre Dame Prep. You have hot dogs, chips, drinks, hot dog combos, I guess, for all the fans. You're giving it away, good camaraderie. So that's great fellowship that you guys have. Now I think it's going on 4 years now you've done it.
Yeah, so Notre Dame Prep is our sister school. I'm very familiar with the coach. Todd Mabry is a good friend of mine. We both coach for the Rising organization. So it's awesome to have them out here, have a little bit of competition, and then kind of celebrate afterwards with some hot dogs. But they had us last year, hosted us last year at their field, and we look forward to returning the favor and having a good game.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for making time before the game. Best of luck. I hope everyone stays healthy and you have a fantastic year and enjoy tonight.
Well, I always watch your show, so it's an honor to be on your show. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, no.
I appreciate you and what you do also for the softball community.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for watching Javier with This Week in Softball, brought to you by AZ in the Circle, Arizona Softball Podcast.